Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harter.
And joining us on Mic 3, we're so pleased to welcome back our friend, stand-up comedian, and dancer extraordinaire.
Hi, I'm Erin Lampart.
Welcome back to the show, Erin. So good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
You dance?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the last show we did together. It was before the city burned down, but over in Altadena, got to see Erin do some dance moves during that show. That was fun. And then, boy, like 6 months later, kablooey.
Yeah.
Off the map.
I know. I can't believe it.
R.I.P. Public displays of Altadena.
Truly.
Mhm.
Oh, but Altadena's strong. I mean, I drove through not that long ago, and it's coming back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
I've had to drive quite a few tourists. My day job as a tour guide through the Palisades because people are just like, you know, it's Australians especially, are just like, is there any way we can see the Palisades? I'm like, I guess it looks like Berlin after the war, but sure. And so just driving them through, and they're like, wow, you know.
Yeah, here's an empty lot. Here's a metal structure that survived. Here's a chimney.
Here's a mansion. This guy's insurance check cleared.
Mm-hmm. Or some house was somehow untouched. Everything around just torched to the ground.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, we can get into our goods from the week on that. I was with a group from the United Kingdom, and they asked at the beginning of the tour, as a lot of people do, like, how often do you see famous people? And I said, always look in the cars when we stop at red lights in Beverly Hills, because nobody walks in LA, everybody's driving. So every time I've ever seen somebody famous, it's pretty much been in a car, with the one time exception being I saw Weird Al and his wife walking through Beverly Hills. But other than that.
Now that's the guy I could see taking walks.
Oh, yeah. Bucket hat.
Especially with his wife.
Yeah.
That's a good guy.
Oh, they look super happy at it. You know, it was funny because I think the group I was with was kind of like, oh, who is that? I'm like, one of the most important people in my life. But anyway, we were headed back, and we see this restored like 70s Bronco, and we just noticed the car. We're like, oh, it's a cool car, and then rolled up, and they were like, oh my god, that's Gordon Ramsay. And it was fucking Gordon Ramsay looking.
Oh my, do they really say oh my god?
Straight up. Yeah. Dude, she was.
What a lame celebrity to say oh my god.
I have a friend who would love to see Gordon Ramsay in his Bronco. Honestly, I would too. That would be exciting.
I'm a big fan. I was telling my group chat with some of my friends from back in Alabama, I was like, I think 20 to 25% of my entire television intake during the pandemic was Kitchen Nightmares. Like, I've never actually watched him cook. I've never watched Hell's Kitchen or any of those. It's the one where he goes and screams at inept restaurant managers that fills my soul as a person who's always worked in restaurants for idiots. You're just like, yes, please.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, a red British man screaming at this person to refrigerate your fucking shrimp is just incredible. So, but yeah, he was wearing Costa Del Mar's, and he looked.
What's that?
Just those sunglasses that like redneck dads wear.
Oh, okay.
That are like expensive but look like gas station wraparounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. Anyway, all that is to say, he looked American as fuck. When we pulled up next to him, like, it's crazy she caught it, because when we pulled up, she said it's Gordon Ramsay, and I looked, and he had like hat on, sunglasses, like he looked like somebody's dad dropping them off at soccer practice, and I looked at him, I was like, yep, sure enough. And then she started taking pictures of him and shit. Aww. And he gave us one look, and I'll put it up on the screen right here. I do have Gordon Ramsay angrily looking into my car because I did make her. I was like, I want to send this to some people, so please send me those pictures. So I did get her to send me the picture of Gordon looking into the car. So there was that one. He
obtained the picture, folks.
I got it.
Don't think he didn't.
To see that.
I'm an archivist. I must have them.
You want to see it? Join the Goods from the Woods Discord channel.
That's right. Yeah.
Where Rivers immediately posted breaching professional protocol.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, then the other thing is I saw The End of Oak Street. Which is this. I feel like this is the most horribly marketed film ever.
I only know that it exists because of people that are talking about it, and it almost seems like they were paid to watch it. Like it doesn't seem like. It's really strange.
My coworker who has a terrible taste in things loves it.
Loves it.
So
yeah. The one thing they did to market the thing was the movie, spoiler, features a dog. There's a dog in the film. And to market the film, instead of having Anne Hathaway or Ewan McGregor, the gigantic movie stars that star in the film, they did an AI podcast with the dog from the movie interviewing, I think, other dogs.
Oh.
And so everyone immediately was just like turned on the movie, like, fuck you. What are you doing? You know? And, but yeah, I saw it.
It sucks we have to hate AI because that sounds like something I'd check out. If a human made that, I'd check it out in a minute.
That's the thing. You could have. Like, how hard is it to just film a bunch of dogs and just have someone do the voices?
Yeah, that would be so much better.
Yeah, we could put a dog in front of a microphone on a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
do a little voice.
Somebody does a little voice. Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You've done voiceover work?
Yeah, with Jan, R.I.P., my dog.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, duh. I watched those. Yeah, yeah, so while I was wasting my time watching Kitchen Nightmares, that was what Erin Lampart was doing during the pandemic was, yeah, that's right. Having some videos with Jan the dog. Yeah, it's weird because it's got a terrible title. You would assume it's some sort of horror film and not Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor fight dinosaurs.
I didn't even know Ewan McGregor was in it.
Yeah.
And he was like a teen crush of mine.
It's weird. And also J.J. Abrams produced the thing.
No, I had no idea.
And that gave me a bit of pause because it popped up. It was his production company, Bad Robot, and I haven't seen anything they've done since The Rise of Skywalker. So I was a little like, and believe it or not, a J.J. Abrams produced thing struggles with tone, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I did notice that the poster has like the silhouette that you are led to believe is going to be a T-Rex. It turns out it's the Allosaurus, the one from the Jurassic with the 3 claws instead of the 2. And I was like, do you think you're stepping on Spielberg's shit by just having a T-Rex? Ridiculous.
Wow.
This is how Rivers ruins conversations at parties.
Absolutely.
Right here.
Yeah,
folks,
saying.
come on. What are we doing?
Who's with me?
Yeah, like I said, coworker has terrible taste in movies. Also loved it. And I hate to play devil's advocate, but it's pretty hard to market a dinosaur fighting movie.
Yeah,
it's
true.
It's more sci-fi than they're not like fighting. That would just be my extremely short log line. They're running from mostly, but that last part of the Lost World that everybody complained about, where they're in San Diego. It's kind of that, but a whole movie. So.
And everyone's like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. And there's like, oh, no, I'm not done yet. Don't ring in the new year.
There's more. That's my goods from the week. What about you, Sammy? It's been several weeks.
It's been several weeks.
Yeah, I've been all over the world.
I've been I went to Texas. I'm back now. My goods from the week is I went to the Magic Castle. And I went there on a night where all the big shots were there.
Oh, shit. Who do we got?
The main attraction being Piff the Magic Dragon and Penn from Penn and Teller doing a joint show that they're doing.
Nice.
They're touring Europe doing the show, and they're doing practicing the show basically for a couple days at the Magic Castle.
Damn.
Super big deal.
Yeah, damn. All I got was the guy who does the hand from Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. You got half of Penn and Teller. You
half
just
of
got
Penn and Teller, yeah. And Penn right now has like a fucked up foot, and so he's in a wheelchair, like an electric wheelchair, the whole time.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was. They've written the show around that at this point.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure he makes good jokes out of it.
Did Penn and Teller split up?
No, I think he's just doing stuff with this Piff the Magic Dragon, who we've talked about on the show before.
I think Penn and Teller are both going through their own separate health problems.
Okay.
And Vegas is having a weird downturn and people giving a fuck about their stuff.
Well, the reason I ask if they split up, sorry to just jump on this, but it's rare that I get an opportunity to share this. But Penn and Teller, okay, we were in Vegas in 2022 celebrating a friend's milestone birthday, and we were waiting for a limo to go to another place, and this line of people waiting for Ubers looked super distraught, like they were coming from a funeral. And I mean, it's Vegas, and we're like coming out of our hotel like, there's a limo, and we're like, what did y'all just come from? And they go, we just came from we were seeing Penn and Teller. Like they were distraught. And it was the last thing I would have imagined. Like I didn't know what they were gonna say. So I'm like, what's going on with these guys?
Teller accidentally didn't catch the bullet in his teeth.
I saw that. Well, it was funny before the show. because the Magic Castle, they do several shows every
Yeah.
night. It was packed to the brim. Like, people were fucking there. Like, David Copperfield was in from Las Vegas.
Whoa.
He was in the same
The
room
big
as
time.
me.
Shit.
He was sitting like, 10, 15 feet away from me. Yeah,
Or was he?
He's the king.
Or, yeah.
And it was packed to the gills. And before the show, some older lady was walking out being like, that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
Walking out of the Piff and Pin show.
Fuck.
And later I saw that they get an audience member to pee in a tube.
Oh.
And then they drink some of the pee.
Okay.
And then the
Oh.
pee ends up being put in a kidney.
They're going to Europe, so they
Yeah.
have different tastes over
Okay.
there. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Well, they're pushing the boundaries with the content of a magic
So
show.
things are
I
starting
think.
to make a little more sense.
yeah. Okay.
But it was, David Copperfield was there. There's other famous magicians. People are desperate. People kept walking up trying to get in. This woman comes up. She's like, and this woman looks completely fine. And that could be me being wrong. But she's like, I have cancer. And I just went through chemotherapy today, and I feel really faint, and I need to sit down. Like, to the person
no.
who's running the room. And there's a chair. There's multiple chairs all around. She's like, ma'am, there's a chair right here. Please sit down,
Yeah.
And she's like, no, it would be better if I sat down in the room. And she was like,
Oh, wow.
no, the room's full. There's no seats open. She was like, it would be nice if you could like pull someone out of the room and I could sit down there.
I'm gonna need to die and
then
seat 2B.
And then she just they're being really nice. They're like, no, just sit down. We can keep your place in line for the next show. Being very kind. Like, you don't need to stand. Wow. And the woman just stormed off. Didn't sit down at all.
Oh,
Was
that's
clearly lying about having cancer
That's
to try to
awesome.
get into a magic show.
Wow.
Wow. Jesus. I mean,
You don't often get to see people pull that card. And maybe
Yeah.
it was her actually having cancer and trying to weaponize it. But
right.
Either
I'd
way,
like
yeah.
to believe she doesn't have cancer.
No,
And
that's
she just goes around trying to do that because she knows people feel bad.
I need to sit in first class because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
mean-
faint if I sit in coach.
Also, this was like the first show of the night. It wasn't even like the last chance to see them. Like, wait till the last one to fake
Yeah.
cancer or
And
something.
Yeah, and it's like first come when you go to the theater part,
And if
right?
the room's packed,
Yeah.
I mean, and you're feeling faint, you want to get away from the crowd, honey.
Right.
Yeah.
Go outside. There's
Well,
a
I've-
chair out by the valet you should sit in.
Yeah, get some fresh air.
At a magic show, you're going to be doing a lot of whoa and what?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Right.
If you were feeling faint or having a medical episode, it would be a terrible place to
Yeah,
be.
You don't want to get surprised.
No.
You know, that's all
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
So that was fun. I got to see someone fake cancer at the Magic Castle.
All right, I know what I'm trying when I get on the plane. It's Southwest Airlines.
Be sure to look completely fine and to then not even pretend like you actually needed to sit down.
right. Yeah.
She didn't even pretend like
She just
need-
sprints away.
Yeah, she like huffed off. It was crazy.
Hell yeah. Erin, do you have a goods from the week this week?
Yes, I went to my very first estate sale.
Oh,
this
shit.
week. And I didn't know what to expect. It was a guy who like used to work on a lot of game shows, so that's why my friend really wanted to go.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so there was like we went on the second day, and so like I feel like the first day was a lot of people like ripped through everything. They had a ton of board games. What they had though blew my mind. I've been randomly looking for this game that my brother had when we were really little, and it was shaped like a jukebox. It would light up, and it was like a memory matching game.
Is that Simon?
No, it was
okay.
before Simon.
Wow,
It was
okay.
like my little brother or my older brother probably got it like when I was born as like you have a new kid, here's a toy, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was like old. And I kind of been like just looking for things from my childhood on eBay and stuff. And that was one of the things I was looking for. It's called Melody Madness. The only ones I've found either don't work or they can't get the battery thing off or it's filled with battery acid.
Yeah.
Like none of them work. And we walk into this estate sale. We go into the room that has board games. I'm like looking for Chutes and Ladders or Guess Who. And then there it is in the box.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Melody Madness.
Bowser's mad about melodies and crazy about Melody Madness by GAF, the musical matching game for the whole family. Find 2 tunes that match from over 1 million combinations. Hey!
Uncle Bowser.
Oh, it's Melody Madness by GAF.
In the box.
Wow, hell yeah.
And I got it. And the guy was like, wow, what'd you find? And I was like, no, you don't understand. And,
Right, yeah.
and it was, I mean, I got that, a bunch of cassettes, and a couple of TV guides, and the whole lot was $15.
Hey.
And even the battery acid Melody Madness that I found on eBay was like over $60. I'm like, it doesn't work. I'm not going to pay. Anyway, that was the most incredible thing I think that's ever happened to me.
Oh my God.
That's pretty cool.
It's such a rare, weird toy. And then there it was, never been used. And then the battery thing is super hard to get off.
Oh,
and
really?
I think there was a lot of problems with this game. It's super loud. There's no volume button. You don't really understand how it works. It's like very annoying. And the battery thing is so hard to get off. I think that's what happened to ours, is like we couldn't get the thing out, and then it just like got filled with acid.
Yeah.
And then my parents made us throw it drove
Damn.
Monsters.
But I own it now.
Oh, hell yeah. Have you played
Yeah,
yet?
I mean, I immediately like dropped my friend off, drove back to CVS. I got the batteries. I went home. I did an unboxing video.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which I've never done before. And it's been pretty fun to have.
Oh, that's rad. Yeah, my mom is an antique like estate sale dealer, so she was the person who, you know, they hire to go in and price all the stuff out. And typically the way it works is their kids of the people having their estate sale done come in and they get all of the jewels and liquor, and then just everything else goes. And to your point, it's a guy, you know, worked in game shows, so he has a bunch of board games. It's one of my favorite things is just going through typically dead people's stuff, and you can figure out immediately like, oh, this is this person's thing. And I think the biggest treasure trove I ever found of stuff that was related to one specific item was we were doing an estate sale for a guy who was a massive Airstream trailer enthusiast.
Ooh.
And so I've got like hats with Airstreams on them. I've got an Airstream jacket. Like I've got all this Airstream stuff that I found just going through all that kind of stuff. So yeah, love a good estate sale. That's how I grew up.
Well, and this guy is still alive, so it kind of made it less creepy. It's just like he just has tons of stuff.
It's just like moving to Palm Springs kind of a thing here.
Yeah, I think he does them frequently because he has so much stuff.
Oh wow, okay. Proactively downsizing.
Seems like.
That's not a bad idea.
Should have brought it. I want to play now.
Damn.
I love Simon.
Damn.
Is it like Simon?
It's not like Simon. It's like I can't even. It just looks like a jukebox.
Uh-huh.
And then the top of it lights up. When you turn it on, it's like. And, like, and then you hit like number 1, and it'll be like be-do-do-do, be-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then you have to look for that exact melody. And then so like you'll hit like, okay, maybe it's number 16, but then 16 will be like like you just have to match them. And so it's just the most annoying thing. Like I'm sure my parents hated that toy.
It wasn't even broken when they made you throw it. They're like, it's broken. I swear it won't work.
It definitely was like bubbled up with battery acid. It's an image I have in my mind.
I think the only like electronic board game I had of any kind was they had one called Shark Attack, where there was a shark that was mounted to the center on like a thing, and it would go in a circle.
I wanted that. I never had it.
And they would just slowly go around and chomp, and you had to move your fish before they got eaten by the shark. And at some point we just never played the game, much like Mousetrap.
That was really
no one's ever played Mousetrap. I'm convinced they just set up the Rube Goldberg machine and just did
because
it.
It's so stupid.
It's
really hard to set up. It's got a million pieces.
It takes
nobody
play.
plays it.
Just set up the Rube Goldberg machine and then do it once, and you're like, all right, let's do anything else.
Crocodile Dentist was another one that I had.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was like a little weird because I don't know.
I remember the commercial for that one for sure.
But it would like close its mouth and speed up when you would hit the wrong tooth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was cool.
I never played it. That's one of those I just remember the commercial for sure.
My parents would never buy us any of the games that involved batteries. If a board game involved batteries, there's about a 0% chance we were getting that motherfucker.
I don't even know how I acquired it. I think that it was probably like a birthday party gift, you know? Like, those are the gifts your parents can't control.
Yeah.
People give you at your birthday parties.
Help me, my toothache! No worries, I'm the crocodile dentist. I'll fix that smile, you crocodile. I'm the crocodile dentist.
Crocodile dentist.
Just grab and pull. There's what a mouthful. I'm the crocodile dentist.
Crocodile
The
dentist.
game's crocodile dentist. Take turns pulling teeth, but don't pull the wrong one or he'll snap and you're out. It's a mouthful of fun, but don't pull the wrong one. I'm the crocodile dentist.
Crocodile dentist. Win.
I feel so much better.
Crocodile dentist.
From Milton Bradley.
Yo, ding, ding, ding. It is time for a World Heavyweight Championship Throwdown with low energy, folks. And today we've got something to sample, Aaron. I've scoured the Los Angeles area far and wide for enlightenment, and we might have just found it today because, well, let's tell the folks what we're going to be sampling.
Oh, Lotus.
That's right.
Plant power drink. Bolo and bubbly.
When I think of Lotus, I think of a relaxing thing.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, I think of, you know, the Lotus position, you know, like a meditation, man.
It has natural caffeine. That's terrifying. It's vegan and gluten-free. That's good.
My thing with that is it's like plant powered. I'm like, are there energy drinks that are meat powered that I don't know about? Are there energy drinks that are full of bone marrow or milk?
No, just
Bone broth,
powder.
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
There
know.
Probably
Do they have caffeinated bone broth? Because that would be
That's
We're-
not yet.
oh
From
man.
working in the grocery store, I can tell you we're going in that direction.
Oh,
We
dude.
100% are going in that direction.
We need to get on that, man. We could sell caffeinated bone broth.
There's
to,
already
to Joe Rogan like that, man.
There's caffeinated protein milk now. So yeah.
So same concept. Oh god. So man, I wish I knew how betting or calci worked. This would be a good calci bet. How long before we get caffeinated bone broth? It's coming soon. Well, yeah, this is as we said, this is Lotus, and this is the purple Lotus.
Ooh, nice crack.
It's actually kind of purple.
I'd call that like a light pink.
Yeah.
It's
kind of purple, I think, because of the color of those glasses.
I mean,
It's like a clear purple, like
it's got a purposity about
purple
it.
clear.
Here you go, Sam. There
Thank
go,
you.
Aaron. All
Exciting.
right,
This shit looks
Cheers.
completely clear. once you get it in your
Boysenberry
hands.
flavored.
folks. Yeah, it's boysenberry. Yeah, like it's just like drinking the syrup at IHOP.
Smells like nothing. Like if nothing smelled bad, that's what it smells like.
It tastes like candy.
Oh boy, it's got an
It
extra
is
little.
so sweet.
Yeah, that's like a biting into a Laffy Taffy.
I
or
have a
something.
sweet tooth. and
Yeah.
I am not sweet on this.
That's it's doing the thing where it's, you know, a oblique reference, but Harlan Williams after he drinks the pee in Dumb and Dumber, it's making me want to go.
Just smell it.
Yeah,
Tell me what you think about the smell. The smell is off-putting.
I'm not bothered by the smell, but maybe my sense of smell is not very good.
I mean, it kind of just smells like
You have to take a deep whiff. If you get a deep whiff of it, it's bad.
kind of just smells like the Dimetap or Robitussin or something.
But it tastes like fake. It just tastes like absolutely fake.
And that's funny because the whole thing is trying to present as a natural option for energy drink.
It tastes like if you like licked an amusement park.
Yeah,
Taste the Ferris wheel.
yeah, you got the chance to lick the bottom of a concession stand trash
yeah,
can
at the end
or
of the
something.
night, it's
yeah.
just so sticky.
Have either of y'all seen I Married the Eiffel Tower?
No, I can't say that I have.
It's a documentary. It's on YouTube. I don't know if I'll say worth checking out. It's just listen, if there's another global pandemic and you got nothing else to do,
Okay.
I Married the Eiffel Tower. It's about people who are they call themselves objectum sexuals, and they are attracted to buildings and structures.
Okay.
And there is a woman who goes to a shutdown amusement park and just kind of cuddles with all of the gravitrons and tilt-a-whirls. And
This is worse than a Disney adult.
Yeah.
I know.
This
Oh, it's
makes
the-
the Disney adults look
That's-
like they got some good points.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
yeah, and then of course the lady who is indeed married, she married the Eiffel Tower because she's in love
wow.
with it. But then there's a part where she's also poly, and she goes to Berlin and also falls in love with the Berlin Wall. and is at the Checkpoint Charlie Museum trying to explain this to the museum docent, who's like, people died here. Like, so many people got shot trying to come over.
You want to marry it?
You want to marry the wall? The most
You want the wall to be your primary partner?
the most universally accepted symbol of human subjugation. This is what you would like to. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder who her emergency contact is.
Oh, Pink Floyd, I guess. Yeah, it's yeah. So anyway, as soon as you said it tastes like an amusement park, unfortunately my brain is broken, and that's where it went. I was like, yep, I've seen a lady get the grease from underneath the tilt-a-whirl and just
I would watch that.
We'll link it in the show description.
I watched Poop Cruise the last time I was sick at the end of like a flu, and I was just like not sick enough to like not really do that much, but like sick enough that I didn't want to do anything. I was like, I guess I'll watch Poop Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Then I forced other people to watch.
Oh yeah.
Poop Cruise.
Oh, it was spectacular. I love
It's
Poop Cruise.
really good. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's sort of how I told them about it.
Yeah,
Just watch it. It's okay.
Without telling them that it's one of the greatest documentaries ever. Because it's like Titanic. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But you're just waiting for the moment when it starts happening.
Unexpected, beautiful characers. The chef.
Oh, God. Yeah.
The
I love
chef
that guy.
is incredible.
Yeah. Love Poop Cruise. Also, Lotus plant-powered drink. So I just pulled this straight off the website, and this is what we refer to on the show, Erin, as an endless pinata. Just when you think it's done giving candy, more starts falling out. So we'll start simple. So Scott Strader, he's the creator of Lotus, and this is what the website says. Scott did not set out to build a beverage brand. He set out to understand the human system. That sounds weird and weird way to put it.
It doesn't make any sense at
I
all.
must understand the human system. Raised in the discipline of martial arts, he learned early that the body, mind, and spirit must be trained together.
So he's one of those, like, I believe in Asian stuff because
Yes.
I did martial arts. Look at my Lotus tattoo.
Wait till I show you his cover of Food and Beverage magazine, because it's shocking. As the pace of modern life intensified, Scott returned to the ancient systems of wellness rooted in balance, discipline, and longevity. Through this lens, the modern energy drink stood in direct opposition, and Lotus was born from the rejection of that model.
Well, I hate the idea.
It does taste like a rejection. I'll tell you that much.
Definitely does.
I do agree the idea that if you want balance, discipline, and longevity, you should not drink an energy drink. He is correct about that.
Yeah.
But making a different energy drink to solve that is not. It's like making a smaller fire and be like, it's better if you jump into the smaller fire.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like the island that's overrun by mice, and then you bring in cats, and now it's overrun by cats, and then you got to bring in something else to eat the cats. So for Scott, Lotus is not a product; it's the expression of a life spent protecting balance. Now, I just referenced his cover of Food and Beverage magazine. So we'll throw that up on the screen for you there. That's Scott.
And that's not from 1998.
No,
is what you're trying to tell me.
This is from like 2023, I think.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, so for those,
That's Scott himself.
That's the man. So for those listening and not watching, Scott is in a Indeed Lotus position, and he's got all of the Lotus cans kind of floating in an arch above him. He's looking very who are the floaty guys in the background of Mortal Kombat 2? He's kind of doing that thing where he's sort of floating.
And the Lotus cans are almost like arranged in the same way as like the Buddhist
chakras, right?
Flags are. Oh yeah. Okay.
I assumed they were, because there's 7 of them, and I guess there's 7 chakras from what I read. So I think they're supposed to like.
I just hate it. Whatever it is.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
hate
It's
it.
awful, and not to.
He looks like one of those white guys that tells you he's part Native American.
Yes,
yeah.
he does. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. So that interview is pretty fun. So this is from it was 2023. This is from his Food and Beverage magazine story in 2023. No. CEO Scott Strader is vibrating at his highest level, but remains with his feet on the ground. He played among the stars with an ethereal style. Strader grew up in California and demonstrated his destiny as a natural-born entrepreneur with a fascinating background that includes raising racehorses, creating beverage brands, not only Lotus, and acting in film and television.
Oh, interesting.
So this kid grew up at the track. This was a kid who grew up at the damn horse track.
Well, he grew up in front of the camera, Sam, because this CEO, is a former actor from the 80s. He had bit parts in Chips, General Hospital, Different Strokes, and The Facts of
Whoa.
Life. Then in 1984, he had his big break in The Karate Kid,
Yeah.
playing Eddie alongside the Cobra Kai crew.
He looks like Eddie. He is Eddie. That's crazy.
He then starred in the 1987 teen tennis sex comedy Jocks with Mariska Hargitay and Richard Roundtree, and the film only made $120,000, and Scott quit Hollywood forever.
Wow, forever.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, the director, by the way, Steve Carver, I found out his next movie is one of my all-time favorites, which we have covered extensively on the show and on one of our Patreon episodes, Bulletproof, starring Gary Busey, which is
Wow.
also available in its entirety on YouTube. And if you've not seen it, do yourself a favor. It's
Okay.
Is that Damon Wayans in that too?
No, that's the one with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler. This is the earlier Bulletproof with Gary Busey,
Okay.
where he's trying to stop a super tank, and he basically catches these. He's trying to infiltrate a facility, and the classic line is, "There's a bunch of guys sitting on like a giant 40 caliber machine gun shooting birds," and he like comes out of the woods, and it's just Gary Busey, and he just goes, "Hey, bird season's over, butthorn," and then starts beating him up.
Who are you?
I'm the game warden.
What?
Bird season's over, Butthorn.
Butthorn.
And he's trying to get that phrase over. Like he says it like he says it right before he murders Danny Trejo.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. He jumps down. Danny Trejo's like packing up cocaine, and he like jumps down from a rafter, and he's like, "Take that, butthorn." He's like really trying to get butthorn over.
That's good.
So that's the same director. In the article, Scott said that he would be joining the cast of Netflix's Cobra Kai for its last season, reprising his role as Eddie. But from what I could tell, that did not happen. So I never saw the last season of Cobra Kai, but I looked it up, and no, apparently maybe he got cut. Something happened. Anyway, about his energy drink, Strader explains in the article, "It all comes down to our mantra: rise to your highest vibrant self. Nowadays, people are judged by how they dress, what they carry, what they drive, what they eat, and even what they drink. The pillars of your brand must reflect what it is in its entirety. The vibrant colors and flavors that Lotus affords consumers the ability to radiate a certain perception. And this is how our customers identify with us." This just goes on and on.
I don't like how he instantly just brings up that we're judged in a way of every aspect. Dude, we live in a society that wants you to fucking hate yourself.
Right.
We want to constantly think you're less than you actually are.
But I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah. Buy my stuff.
I made purple drink, so like get
He's
purple
talking
drink.
about how vibrant his color. It's not vibrant. You can
No.
see.
Yeah.
It's basically clear.
The system is designed so that we don't want to live. Buy this candy.
So, I got one more detail about Scott, but before we get to that, what are we giving this out of 5? Because
there's nothing that's super offensive about it in the traditional energy drink way of the horrible aftertaste, but there's nothing good about this. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
It might just be that it's the first flavored drink I've had today, but it definitely made me kind of go a little bit. So yeah, I might go 2.
I'm going 2. 2 was my first instinct.
2 out of 5.
Sorry,
All right.
I can't even take another sip.
Yeah,
and it's going to keep me up. Sorry, not now.
To think about how society judges every aspect and action of your life.
That's right. So Scott is obviously doing well. In 2023, he purchased an 85-acre estate called Merkaba in Tenino, Washington, just south of Olympia, for $2.3 million. That's not bad for 85 acres. It's fucking crazy. But the former owner, Rebecca Oppenheimer, heiress of the De Beers diamond fortune, put the estate on the market and moved back to her native South Africa after she broke up with her cult. Nearby is the Ramtha School of Enlightenment. Oppenheimer built the house to be near the cult, and at one point, Oppenheimer reportedly paid $173,000 at a charity auction for a single private session with Ramtha.
Wow.
This is what I was talking about with the Endless Pinata. I was like, oh, he bought a big house. And then it just had a little mention of like, oh, and it was the heiress of the De Beers diamond fortune. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. He was like, yeah, she was part of this cult. Anyway, the house has the water feature. And I'm like, look, go back to the what? So did a little diving. So during these sessions, so this is what she paid $173,000 for. The guru enters a trance in which she claims alters her brain waves to something called a delta state. And while in this state, the guru channels a 7-foot-tall, 35,000-year-old warrior from Lemuria, which is basically West Coast Atlantis.
Okay.
So I don't know if you knew this, Erin. Inside of Mount Shasta, there's an old ancient city that's lost called Lemuria.
Did not know that.
7-foot-tall beings that occasionally.
All right, butthorn. We get it.
Check out episode 395. But so Ramtha is made of light and takes physical control of her body. The guru is a woman named Judith Darlene Hampton, who claims that in 1977, Ramtha first entered her body when she was standing in her kitchen in Tacoma. After that, she changed her name to Jay-Z Knight and founded the cult.
Wow.
I'm a liberal coastal elite because I'm just like, no guru would ever just appear in Tacoma, Washington. Absolutely never would that happen.
Well, no, that's where Lemuria is. It's in that Cascade Range, Sam. That's where the 7-foot-tall enlightened beings live.
We just can't find them.
High-profile figures like Shirley MacLaine, Michael Crichton, Yanni, and Selma Hayek have all been open students or at least associated with the teachings of Ramtha. Which I was
Man,
like,
when you get too much money, you just are like looking for ways to hemorrhage it.
I have to get rid of this money as quick as I can. Yeah, that was that's a hell of a list, man. Shirley MacLaine, Michael
I don't know
Crichton.
the last time I thought about Yanni.
Yanni, I know,
He's
infomercials.
Doing bad, apparently.
Yeah.
Like I had to at some point look up. I was like, what was Yanni? Exactly.
He was like Enya.
He was like a composer. No, he was like he would direct like an orchestra, like he did like orchestral pieces or something.
I barely even remember.
And then would perform them at like Pompeii or something.
Wow.
I remember him having baggy pants. Did he wear harem pants?
Yeah, and then like a flowy, like a linen.
Maybe I'm
linen
confusing
shirt.
him and Kenny G
I know.
somehow.
Well, he's just Greek Kenny G.
Okay.
Yeah. But in 2012, leaked video from inside the cult showed Jay-Z Knight claimed, which I can't get over this name.
No.
Jay-Z Knight is fucking amazing. So it showed Jay-Z Knight claiming to be channeling the ancient spirit of Ramtha, delivering a series of vulgar, profanity-laced attacks against Jews, Mexicans, Catholics, and gay men, at one point claiming that all gay men used to be Catholic priests in their former lives.
Okay, this does sound like a spirit from Tacoma, Washington.
Now it does. Now it totally does. Yeah. It's so weird, Strader said of the experience of buying the mansion. It's like somebody coming back in a past life. I can't explain it to you. It's a very strange feeling when you come into the house, like it was waiting for me.
Huh.
So I was trying to figure out, I don't think he's connected to the cult, but it is like, I mean, look at his fucking magazine picture.
I mean, he's a guy who just walks into any room and goes, I feel an energy in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the energy in here.
I hate his necklace. I want to rip it off his throat.
I mean, I hate his hair.
I hate everything about that picture.
Maybe I hate this. Strader said the Tonino home will probably not be his and his wife Michelle's main residence, as they have several homes around the West, including at Lake Tahoe, Sacramento, and the Palm Springs area.
Oh.
Quote, but this one is just so special, he said. He might turn the property into a retreat. Oh, God, he's starting a cult now.
Can I see the can?
Oh, yeah. Go
I
for
never
it.
got to inspect.
Oh, it's got something in there called PP7, Sam. Gotta watch out for that.
So this is one of those people that have made their own caffeine blend and then trademarked it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
As if people are going to say, oh, I need that
I need that
PP7.
blend. I need the Lotus blend.
I will pay anything for the purple Lotus, bold and bubbly.
It's so gross. Like, I almost want to lower my score now that I've heard everything about it and saw the picture.
You're not locked in.
1. I'm giving it a 1.
Knocking it down to 1.
I feel like I can still taste it just like by breathing out.
It's probably the Jerusalem artichoke that's in here.
Oh, that's in there?
Mm-hmm.
Jerusalem? That sounds fucking fake as hell, dude.
It's also it's a real vegetable.
Is it?
It's also called sunchoke. It's not actually an artichoke. It's a root vegetable.
Oh, okay.
I only know this because I used to work in fancy restaurants.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sunshine.
Yeah, we got some ashwagandha root, some other.
Everybody's putting ashwagandha root in everything.
Elderberry extract.
Oh, that's so 2012.
That's old hat. They even got the ashwagandha root in the Jesus drink we had a couple weeks ago.
Nothing. They aren't doing anything particularly interesting here, other than how they have vegetable juice.
Does it have L-theanine?
Probably so, because that's the quote unquote natural caffeine. Typically, it's like, oh, it comes from green tea. tea.
Well, this is from the green coffee beans.
Yeah.
What's giving it that horrible sweet flavor is what I want to know.
I think it could be a lot of these things, a lot of the extracts put together, but I'm assuming it's the quote unquote natural flavors with the vegetable juice.
Yeah, that's probably doing it.
Not good at all.
To me, it's actually like my actual review of it, if I didn't have to use numbers, would be the sound in The Price is Right when you don't get it right. Like
What about bum bum ba-dum?
yeah, but that's even too celebratory.
Yeah,
for my review of this. It's just
the music, as powerful as the surging sea, to ignite your passion and inspire your soul. The artist, Yanni, embraced by millions as one of the most innovative musicians of his generation. The new album, If I Could Tell You, is Yanni's first recording in more than 3 years, and now you can be the first to own this major new release. Yanni returns with a masterpiece of unique rhythms, voices, and sounds. Bold and spellbinding melodies with powerful romantic energy. Call now to get Yanni's brand new release, If I Could Tell You. Over 1 hour of all new compositions. Order now and receive this groundbreaking video tribute. More than 2 hours of Yanni in concert at the Taj Mahal and the Forbidden City.
I got to looking into the Lotus thing, and that actually kind of married perfectly with something I was also kind of getting into this week. And, you know, sometimes a theme emerges, whether I meant for it to or not. And in this case, I started looking at something called Ralstonism.
Okay.
Has anyone heard of this?
I don't know.
No.
This is going to be one of those where at the end of the rainbow, you'll at least know something that came out of this movement. So I got most of this from Jake Rawson, writing for Mental Flaws. So we're talking about a guy named Albert Webster Edgerly, who was born in 1852 in Salem, Massachusetts. He always went by Webster Edgerly, so that's what we'll call him. He was named after the famous orator Daniel Webster, and he was raised in Massachusetts and attended Boston University, where he graduated with a law degree in 1876. But Edgerly was never going to be a lawyer. His passion was the theater. So he's one of those classic people who goes into law school and then halfway through decides, you know what, stand-up comedy is what I want to do. Or
and they're always so good.
Yeah. It's Greg Giraldo did it, so obviously everybody should follow in that path. So as soon as he was out of college, Edgerly began going around the Northeast, addressing high school alumni groups and other local public gatherings about acting and the importance of elocution and vocal performance. He said that physical health, breath control, and posture directly impacted a person's stage presence and persuasiveness. So he's going around telling everybody you got to pronounce your P's and Q's perfectly, and you know he'd be on.
Is this the first ever pickup artist?
It's gonna turn into something similar for sure. So yeah, that was his like initial racket, was making speeches about giving speeches, which was fun. So his early presentations detailed how speakers could physically manifest specific emotions using highly stylized facial movements and rigid rules of posture. He even wrote an exhaustive manual detailing the exact mathematical positions for everyday facial expressions. So this has all of the trappings of like, oh, it's a guy who can't really understand facial expressions that well and has written an entire book about it. All right. We're taking notes for things that were not diagnosable in the 1890s. Edgerly spoke about cultivating an invisible, energetic force of charisma that could allow an orator to completely mesmerize and persuade the crowd. So he was all about, using his perfect posture and his good diction to, turn people into zombies that he could control, basically. The same year he finished school, Edgerly founded the Ralston Health Club, a business devoted to wellness.
Very Lotus energy drink.
Okay, wow.
It was crazy because I was already reading about this and I was like, oh shit, we got to do an energy drink. And I started reading about that guy. I was like, oh, well, shit, this is the same fucking guy, just with a lot more of a grand design, as we'll see. So, he founded the health club, but it's not it wasn't really a health club so much. It was just an excuse for him to sell a bunch of books that he wrote through the mail. He named it Ralston by using the letters of his mother's name, Rhoda Lucinda Stone, and later retrofitted it to become an acronym for Regime, Activity, Light, Strength, Temperation, Oxygen, and Nature.
Okay, pal.
Catchy. Gotta be catchy.
It's just a list of things. It's not an acronym. That's just a list of things.
It's just a list of words. The hell is temperation?
I don't know.
I've never heard that word.
Temperance, maybe, or like
Sure.
I don't know.
Oxygen. It just puts oxygen.
Well,
Yeah, that's
gotta work on your breathing. You gotta work on the breathing. So Edgerly, over the course of his life, authored over 100 self-help books with titles such as Lessons in Artistic Deep Breathing and Sex Magnetism.
All right.
And he did so under the pen name Edmund Shaftesbury. The books offered dubious advice like picking up a marble from a table and swinging it around your head in order to increase one's personal magnetism. So I guess
girls love a man who's swinging a marble above his head.
And perfect posture too. You have to imagine him then making weird facial expressions. So
that would drive me away.
What?
Encountered
a guy swinging a marble doing Ace Ventura faces would freak you out. Edgerly sold his books via an aggressive mail order scheme where people had to buy the lower tier books to earn the right to purchase the secret advance volumes. And at this point, I was like, did L. Ron Hubbard know about this guy? And from what I could tell, no. But also, he's like 20 years before Hubbard. So I'm like, he had to have at least sort of known about this. Like, I don't know. The official account says no. I'm calling that into question because this is just exactly Scientology. So you had to earn the right to get the secret volumes, which were sometimes priced at an exorbitant $25, which is about $730 today. And the cost may have contributed to a feeling that Edgerly's advice was rare and valuable. So once again, this is crossing the bridge, getting to that OT level. He promised that continued study of the assorted wisdom might ultimately result in the power to control the thoughts and actions of others and even achieve immortality. The book sold well, affording Edgerly a lavish lifestyle. So it's one of those just
good for him.
We always talk about this on the show.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, you figured out how to bullshit people. We always talk about on the show that it's like until a certain point, there was just nothing happening. And so anytime a guy was just like, hey, I'm going to come to town and give a speech, people are like, well, fuck yeah.
What? Let's listen.
They're making, their feet are making the cartoon sound, slipping over themselves to get to the door and hand over money to this person. I got some of his texts here. In one text, he argued that human thoughts were physical objects made of a substance called magneton. He claimed that lazy or negative thinking caused these particles to freeze inside the brain, creating literal mental glaciers.
This just sounds like the people you see on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is schizo Instagram, basically.
Schizo men's health TikTok.
What did he call the thing in your brain?
Magneton.
Magneton. That's your thoughts. Your thoughts are like solid. I think they're supposed to be water, and your like negative thoughts are freezing them.
Sounds like one of the Thundercats.
Oh, yeah. It's Voltron's enemy, Magneton. According to his manuals, the only way to melt the ice dams was to rigorously consume his approved whole wheat porridge and perform shouting exercises in an empty room.
This also sounds like the men's health advocates on the internet. All you need to do is go into an empty room and scream.
You could get away with this right now. You could just
absolutely.
take every bit of this thing, put it on Instagram, and just be this guy, and it would work exactly the same. Because I just love it's like, all right, what do you got to do? Well, you got to eat cream of wheat, and you just got to scream in a room. It's like, well, hell, I got 15 minutes. I can make that happen. So young men were advised to bed women old enough to be their grandmothers, and then to marry women 20 years their junior.
Okay, I like this guy.
Edgerly already married once, married again at the age of 42 to an 18-year-old with whom he had 2 daughters. So this guy does have living relatives. Both of his daughters, by the way, went on, like one of them was a painter and one of them was a sculptor. Like they went on to be kind of renowned artists in the DC area, I found out.
But he liked banging old ladies.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He also propagated a new language that he called Adam Man Tongue. And he claimed that the
Ew.
language was the pure restoration of the dialect spoken by Adam and Eve.
Oh, wow.
I will now count to 10 in Adam man tongue. 1, 2, ter, 4, 5, sig, sin, yit, 9, and 10.
10.
It didn't change 10.
God.
Got to keep that one going.
Inventing a new language is like a type of schizophrenia, mental illness that many don't get to even come close to. This man had this and a lot of money.
Well, a lot of money. And the thing is, he's got people that believe in him. That's the crazy part, because he at least at this point, he didn't have like a central location. He was just a guy that gives speeches, sell books there, and then sell books through mail order. And so people will be flipping through a Montgomery Ward catalog and like, oh, here's self-help books to improve your life from Dr. Edgerly. And that's how he marketed it. But he had people that were into this. Like, he was kind of a trusted name in self-help at the time, or, what little of an industry existed at that time. And the fact that he's making his own language is also very cult-like stuff, where and it's what they do in Scientology. It's why instead of saying like, this is a person that we don't trust, that's why they say SP, suppressive person. So they have this like coded language where they speak to each other. It's classic cult shit.
What a beautiful thing, because maybe one day it'll be like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day it will be that. Wow, SPs, like, they'll just read about those in the history books, you know? The thing is, I just go through that tech, and it's not how to run from an SP. It's PTSSP, how to confront shatter suppression. You apply it, it's like, boom.
He eventually claimed over 800,000 Ralstonites worldwide.
Bullshit.
And he said that Queen Victoria had a complete set of his works.
Bullshit.
Fuck yeah, this is great. No one could ever check that. Members identified themselves with black armbands called Ralstonettes. And in one of his books, Star Ralstonism, a kind of member guidebook published in 1900, Edgerly wrote, "It is gratifying that all honest doctors who have investigated Ralstonism are its friends and prescribe it in place of medicines to their patients. A doctor who has investigated this system and does not use it may be seen as dishonest and unsafe to employ." So if you're, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Ralstonism, that 10th doctor, he sucks. He should be ignored.
Unsafe to employ.
Yeah. So he was deeply suspicious of traditional bathing, of course, which he believed robbed the body of its natural energy. Instead,
I'm sorry. It makes total sense that this guy also fucking stinks.
Yeah.
He's just walking around stinking everywhere, and he's fucking women 20 years younger than him.
And older.
And older.
He's not discriminating.
And he just
He's fucking across the timeline.
Just not your same age. Just not your same age.
He's learning stuff from the older generation and then passing it down to the younger generation, all in the same night.
Deeply suspicious of traditional bathing. Wow.
Instead, he heavily advocated for something that he called dry bath, which is where you vigorously scrub your skin with dry towels or your bare hands to stimulate circulation and shed dead skin.
Disgusting.
So the dry bath is just
it's just skin. They're just flakes
just
of
scratching
skin
yourself
all over his
basically
house.
with a towel. Yeah, just get a towel and just rub yourself down. When water was permitted, it was heavily restricted, often requiring just one rapid burst of cold water followed by immediate drying. So, the hose scene from Pulp Fiction, basically, just they shoot you with a hose, and then it's like, all right, here's your towels.
Dirty guy wrote a sex magnetism book. Sex magnetism. Don't bathe.
Perhaps Edgerly's best-known teaching was the concept of the heel leak. Now, this is where you and your dancing background, you tell me if you think this might be a good idea. So he believed in a concept of the heel leak, and he claimed that the impact of a heel striking the floor was unnatural jerky motion. And he wrote that these sudden jolts and jars physically cracked open a person's reservoir of internal energy, letting their vital life force drain away. So to protect this energy, he mandated that his followers practice what he called the Centaur Stroll.
Oh, wow.
Where Ralstonites put their entire body weight on the balls of their feet when they walked. He also claimed that walking in straight lines was bad too, so he advocated walking in gentle curves. and he developed oversized calf muscles as a direct result of spending years walking on his toes.
This is terrible for his ankles and knees.
That's not good. It's not good for you.
I love the Centaur Stroll.
Yeah.
I love walking in a way that you could not walk in a straight line and just being like, no, actually walking in a straight line's bad.
This is better.
It's better to do it like this. It's not that I can't do it. It's that this is better.
Yeah, spoken just like a smelly man. This is how we do it.
You know, everyone walks wrong except for me. You know that, right? You know that, right?
In 1890, Edgerly finally made his Broadway debut at the Windsor Theater.
Oh, my God. I forgot he was a theater kid at heart.
In a stage play that he wrote about Christopher Columbus.
Oh, I bet that's a winner.
One New York newspaper theater critic who knew absolutely nothing about the internal rules of Ralstonism was thoroughly baffled by the performance. The reviewer noted the bizarre sight of a man with enormous calves mincing and tiptoeing all over the stage while trying to portray the historic explorer along with other actors who were walking and behaving normally.
So he wasn't even good at acting. He wouldn't even drop his stupid bullshit to become a character in a role.
He was doing the Centaur Stroll as Columbus.
Yeah, but an actor wouldn't do that.
Oh, I know.
Come on.
But that's the best part is because I was like, okay, was he on stage with a bunch of other followers? Is like, no, he was on stage with other just actors. So literally you're watching this play and the guy playing Christopher Columbus is doing this, like kind of sneaking around like he's, you know, the Sneak King from Burger King. Doing that motion. So unfortunately, Edgerly's beliefs were not all amazing and brilliant, like the ones we've just laid out. He was a huge racist and a eugenicist.
Oh, what a shock.
A principal tenet of Ralstonism was the idea of a strictly Caucasian new race that could live to be 100 without illness. He also recommended that all non-Caucasian males be castrated. His quest for a superior...
No, but not the women for some reason.
Nope, just the dudes. His quest...
Just all the smelly dudes.
His quest for a superior human soon led him to the most logical place.
Oh my God.
New Jersey. You know, where all the peak of humanity lives. Sorry,
God.
Jersey, I love you. And a project even more ambitious than his book series. He wanted a congregation. And for years, he had moved around from Massachusetts to Topeka to Washington. And in 1894, he started buying up land overlooking the farming community of Hopewell, New Jersey, with the goal of creating an entire city of the Ralston faithful. He imagined 400 homes, 6 farms, 6 estates, including the one he purchased, renovated, and named Ralston Manor, a towering Victorian mansion of 27,000 square feet. The house contained a veritable maze of hallways and a 3rd floor devoted to classroom for elocution lessons. That's right, entire 3rd floor of just people eating porridge and going, ah! The sprawling 72-step staircase was built so a 36-piece orchestra could eventually stand on the steps and play for him as he entered, one band member on every other step. So he was so sure this was going to work. He's like, well, obviously the band that lives here is going to stand on the steps and play Ride of the Valkyries when I walk in.
36-piece orchestra. All lives in the house. No one showers. No one bathes.
No one bathes. Also,
they have to scream daily.
They have to scream every day.
Everyone's covered in porridge. It's thick. It's making a thick paste.
Well, and also... orchestras, I don't know, we've got musicians that listen to the show, reach out, but it's my understanding they typically aren't arranged vertically up a stairs. They're usually kind of in a semicircle sort of deal. So
yeah,
I don't know. Also, where's the timpani? Where are they going? You got them at the front or the bottom of the stairs? How do you fit a big ass drum up there? So yeah, Edgerly planted trees from Japan, Norway, and China to add to the exotic aesthetic of the estate. With a rich fruit and vegetable garden, he dispatched fresh goods to residents in town, hoping to be perceived as a generous benefactor. And in the house, he continued his prolific writing, which so bothered his wife that he reportedly built a separate room so she wouldn't be disturbed by his typing.
Or his smell.
Or his horrifying smell. But also, like, imagine, because he cranked out like 100 books and they're all massively thick during his lifetime. So this dude must have just been constantly typing. Despite the success of his books, the Ralston utopia failed to meet his expectations. The lots in Hopewell were too expensive even for his upper class clientele, and there were few job opportunities nearby. Only 25 homes sold during that time. Worse, his attempt to befriend the townspeople did not go as planned. After Edgerly built a water reservoir on his property that fed the area, the tank was built so shoddily and soon developed a crack, letting contaminated contaminants in. The town's water tasted like asphalt, and soon Edgerly was declared unwelcome in Hopewell and was forced to move to Trenton, where he lived
ouch.
until his death in 1926. So I was reading that. I was like, oh, that's the reflecting pool. Like he built a water reservoir, and yeah, apparently the lining of it was asphalt, and a crack developed. You know, they obviously covered the lining, but then when it cracked, all the asphalt leaked in, so everybody's water just tasted like oil, basically. But yeah, and then he got exiled to Trenton. Fate worse than death. So this is the little small epilogue. So during his life, Edgerly became friendly with William Danforth, the founder of the Purina Animal Food Company. Edgerly had long recommended a whole grain breakfast, and Danforth was looking to get into people food. Danforth believed that Edgerly's paid endorsement would help sell boxes of shelf-stable wheat germ cereal in stores. Ralston wheat cereal went on sale in 1898 and was successful enough that Danforth decided to unite with Edgerly commercially to create the Ralston Purina Company in 1902. They eventually released Shredded Ralston, which today is called Chex.
Oh no, I love Chex.
I do too.
Oh no.
Chex Mix, everybody. That's
no.
So this is where Chex came from. Literally, he got friends with a dog food guy. I don't even know what's worse. It's the guy's racist or that Chex used to be dog food.
Yeah, but it's all terrible.
It's all bad, but that's where we get Chex cereal from, as Shredded Ralston. Also, I found out in the 80s and 90s, Ralston Purina made Cookie Crisp.
Ugh.
They made the Batman cereal. I had every one of these on this list. The Batman cereal, check. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal,
yes.
Absolutely. Addams Family cereal, and of course, Urkelos. I had every fucking one of those, and then it was made by this company, Ralston Purina.
I begged my mom for Cookie Crisp. Begged, and the one time we got it, I hated it.
You hated it?
And I was like, oh no.
I had a very similar experience, which I was so hyped for Cookie Crisp, and I was just like,
it's
not my favorite.
So bad. It tastes terrible.
It's not my favorite.
It doesn't taste like good cookies. That's for sure.
No.
You know what I would take over? I would actually take Cookie Crisp over Lotus.
Over Lotus? Yeah.
And Cookie Crisp is bad.
Yeah. Oreo O's. Now that was...
I remember those.
Yeah, that was the one where I don't think I've ever been more hyped for anything, and just
stunningly bad. Stunningly bad.
No.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Remember a friend of mine who used to fight his little brother all the time. His little brother hated Oreo O's, and at one point he was sitting on his little brother and pushing Oreo O's into his mouth while he was... So that's my Oreo memory, is watching my friend torture his younger brother by making him eat them. In 1997, General Mills acquired the Chex brand. Ralston Purina was purchased by Nestle in 2001, and the name was changed to Nestle Purina. Strangely, there is no mention of Edgerly in any of the company's official history that you can find online. So, yeah, that's the story of Webster Edgerly from Ralstonism.
One stinky guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so turns out Chex cereal also.
Add it to the list of evil things in society.
It's
Chex cereal.
Chex cereal. I fucking love Chex Mix so much. Do you ever make it
I've always wanted to. I never have.
My mom, whenever I go home for Christmas, will make she makes it and like hands it out as gifts.
Oh, that's
where she
so
makes it in the oven.
Yeah.
With the ranch powder and the
sounds so good.
She adds roasted pecans to it as well, because we get those fresh down there. Oh, it's fucking fantastic. I'll end up going through a metric ton of that shit over Christmas break. So
sounds good.
You know, as much as Shredded Ralston is disturbing, I don't think I can quit you. Chex Mix baked with Worcestershire and butter. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Chex, the classic taste. Chex, the classic crunch. The classic taste that can be beat. The real taste of corn, rice, and wheat.
Ralston Chex with no cholesterol, no fat. Enjoy the classic crunchy taste.
Chex, the classic crunch.
Now save up to 50% on movie tickets with a delicious offer from Chex Cereals.
How was Austin, Sam? What'd you end up doing down there?
Oh, I spent a lot of time doing all sorts of stuff. I went to the Austin Nature Center. They rehab animals that were like hit by cars and
nice. Okay.
But they're living. They're doing their best now. I saw a bobcat, a porcupine,
Whoa.
2 ravens, hawks, all sorts of stuff, owls. It was cool.
Did you just go with your family to that?
I went with my girlfriend and some of her family and went to Inner Space Caverns in Georgetown, Texas.
Oh, okay.
It's it's a cavern that was discovered when they were trying to dig for something, maybe water or something in the area. They discovered a big cavern.
Yeah.
Maybe oil. Discovered a big cavern and then started thinking they would find something if they went down into it. But really, it was just a cave formations and they exploded a bunch of it with dynamite. Now it's an area where you can just go take a tour of the caves. It's called Inner Space Cavern because we had never been to the moon yet. And we were sure that the moon would look like the inside of a cave. Like the surface of the moon would clearly look like that, which it doesn't at all.
I went to one of those in Idaho. There's a national monument called Craters of the Moon.
Ooh.
That is it's black volcanic rock, essentially.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. But same thing. They were like in the round Ralston time. They were eating Ralston porridge and being like, yeah, this is what the moon looks like for sure.
Absolutely. Why would it not? And then we went to Barton Springs. We went to see the bats under the bridge.
Nice.
Saw my grandma and aunt, and it was a great time.
Hell yeah.
Ran into an old friend at a Mexican food restaurant. I don't know. It was just a good time to go there as a non-resident.
What you been up to recently, Erin? Had anything fun going on?
Yeah, I dance a lot on the weekends. I take class, and then also I started teaching a class that's like still kind of hard to explain, but I taught one on Sunday. I've been
walk
saying,
like a centaur.
It's not like that. It's like playful movement for creative brains.
Okay,
and it's kind of like preschool for adults. A little bit.
I love that.
Like there's like a lot of like follow the leader, there's like a warm up. There's like kind of a meditation where it's very visual and very silly. And like, there's like a drain in the back of your head and your brains spill out and stuff like that. And then we like kind of like land on a new planet. And then we explore what it's like to walk around in these new weird bodies. And it's really fun and silly, and people have been liking it.
That's cool. This is like an improv thing?
I don't even know. It's like it's got elements of everything that I've been studying for years. It's got elements of clown. It's got elements of dance, elements of yoga. It's got a little bit of improv. It's got a great soundtrack. It's influenced.
What are we playing over there?
I play a lot of music that is in another language.
Oh, good.
Like,
okay.
I just really just try to make everything feel foreign. Like, the whole idea is to forget everything you knew about your body. Come take this class and rediscover it and how it moves. And it's really just tapping into the playful part of yourself. I'm still building it. So it's still weird to talk about because I'm still trying to figure out a way to describe it. But it's very much it feels like recess. Yeah. It's a good space to just kind of but it's guided, it's it's controlled, and it's just a good place to run around and blow off some steam and get really silly, and you lay down a couple times too. It's relaxing.
You have nap time too?
Sort of. I mean, yeah. It's I'm taking
Rivers needs this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds great.
I kind of try to take you on a little trip, but there's no drugs. It's kind of like preschool or a concert where you've taken a little too much, but there's a lot less poop and pee.
I do feel because I was never warned that when you get to 5th grade, recess there is none.
Oh, they just ended it?
So I got from 4th grade, I remember first day of 5th grade, they were going over our schedule. They're okay, so lunch is at 12. This is happening then. And I remember raising my hand and being like, when's recess? They're like, you're in 5th grade, motherfucker. There is no recess. I was
that sucks.
And that was it. It turns out.
No, adults need recess.
They try to switch out PE for recess, tried to trick me. Fuck you. PE sucks.
Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Oh, buddy, now.
Yo, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week. And of course, we're talking about cults today, and I want to go the opposite direction for this jam. This isn't about coming together. This isn't about no commune, baby. This is Godsmack, I Stand Alone. Y'all know anything about Godsmack other than that
they sound like bad Metallica.
They sound like bad Metallica, and that it's, of course, it was the Navy commercial for a long time.
Oh, yeah, this was.
Like, join the Navy. And then they had, I don't think it was this song, but it was some song that sounded exactly like this. Because
all their songs sound like this.
Yeah. The only other curiosity about them that I'm familiar with is that they're from Boston and they're all Wiccan. So they're Wicked Wiccans.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year did this song come out?
So this is it's 2002. This is from originally the Scorpion King soundtrack with Dwayne The Rock Johnson as the Scorpion King. And then eventually came out on their 2003 record, Faceless. This song has 288 million views, 42,255 comments, and y'all read every goddamn last one of them. So now, let us dive down briefly into the YouTube comment section for Godsmack's I Stand Alone. Sorry, almost said I Walk Alone. That's a different shitty butt rock song. Godsmack's I Stand Alone, and see what the people have to say. First up, James Sabolanian from 16 years ago. I'm drunk as hell, but I can say fucking Godsmack have kept the same style after all these years. This song brings me so much memories after all these years. Hands up, goddamn. Hell yeah, James. Keep on rocking the free world, brother.
Yeah.
I like any statement that starts, I'm drunk as hell, but it's way better than I'm not racist, but.
I like how you can see in the spelling actually falls off as
mush memory.
Mush memory. All these
you gotta give him credit for being that drunk. He was able to pump out a few sentences, and he loves his Godsmack.
Oh yeah. Charlie in 3 years ago. The power of friendship is nothing to a man who stands alone. And there's a lot of I don't need no new friends posts on this. Like
/ I don't have any friends at all posts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Racing Dingy from 4 years ago. The song makes me feel like I'm the last man standing at work. My haters definitely underestimate me because I stand alone.
No friends at work.
Dying to know what he does. I think it's probably like Amazon or something like that.
A shitty warehouse job.
Warehouse is what I was thinking.
It's so much better if it's like he works in a law library or something. All these fucking haters.
Or AutoZone.
The haters will not leave me alone. Papa Journey from 2 years ago. This is what I imagine when I hear this, as being a barbarian, and that I am the only one standing between my smaller friends and a monster, and that I am just too angry to die.
Let's hope that guy is drunk as hell, too.
We had Brandy Posey on the show not too long ago, Erin, and she once said, when you're applying for a job, they comb through your social media. And it's like, no. You got to comb through people's YouTube comments because that tells you so much more. If you read a guy being like, all I think about is being a barbarian.
This is my monster fighting song.
I'm too angry to die.
Angry to die.
Hire me. I will never die.
Dear LinkedIn, I am a barbarian who's too angry to die. Don Harrington 4 years ago. I whooped my older brother, John. His wife called the police on me because he lost. He was following me around the house screaming at me over a jar of olives I dropped.
Oh.
I already cleaned them up. He was obnoxious, and I let loose.
What the hell?
And I shoved Oreos in his mouth as I sat on him.
I mean, I'd probably be pissed over a lost jar of olives, but...
I mean, I like that he's just following around, being like, why'd you break my jar? Why'd you break my jar?
I mean, Don and his brother clearly have drinking problems. I'm going to guess the olives had something to do with martinis or some type of drink garnish.
Oh, yeah. I got two pretty similar ones back to back here. Kay Mitchell 8 years ago. This is my pre-divorce court song. Works every time. Shout out to you, Kay. And along similar lines, Bruce Nicholson from 2 years ago. I sung this to my ex in court while settling a divorce.
And she was like, I made the right decision. As your ex-husband is singing Godsmack on the stand. You think I made the right decision?
I can't pick out a melody for this song, let alone how you would just sing it to a lady across a courtroom, just being like, "Oh,
Are you going to read the next one?
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible. It's only from 4 months ago.
And it's fresh. Ryan fresh, as a matter of fact, from 4 months ago. The song hits hard because back in this time, I was in high school. I was that kid who didn't feel like that pimp who couldn't get girls. Now I'm 40 and I'm happily married. I got a house and I had to sever ties with my toxic sister-in-law, threatening to sabotage that out of her jealousy of my wife.
Fresh as hell.
He just wants to feel like a pimp. I'm just in high school. I want to feel like a pimp.
He was never that pimp.
Well, that's the thing. He said he didn't feel like that pimp who couldn't get girls. That's a double negative.
None of it makes sense.
So you got to remove that. So yeah. Anyway, there's a way to clean that up. Ryan Fresh.
Sucks when your freaking sister is jealous of your fucking wife. You know.
This one is Keith McPhee from 3 years ago. Clowns, I say. I actually stand alone, and I did all my life. Lost 2 teeth for friends. Got stabbed 7 times, 2 in the face. Never had a brother to back me, even fighting 5 motherfuckers. Cowards, I say, and I'm 45 this year, and I'm still street fighting all the
Wow.
time. It's like, brother, you gotta stop, man. That's
Sound like you go to jail and just get beat up. Is all I get out of this.
They call me the nightmare of this bar. This one is Victor Afraid of Hawk. Which I like that name from 11 years ago. Yeah, I always stand alone. Fuck friends. All them ran when I got in fights. I stand alone. So another, I don't need friends guy.
All of them ran because you started a fight with someone and they were like, we want nothing to do with this. We told you to stop the whole time. We're leaving. And then he was like, y'all ran away. I just got stabbed twice in the face. You fake ass motherfuckers.
You are Angry X from 2 years ago. Graduated Marine boot camp at Paris Island in November of 2002. For a reward, our drill instructors played the Scorpion King for the platoon. When this song come on at the end of the movie, half of us went batshit and started moshing. The rest of the platoon looked at us like we were insane, and yes, we were. I'll never forget this song.
Wow.
What a shitty reward for going through the hardest time of your life. Like, hey, boot camp, notoriously not fun. I'm going to reward you with the CGI PlayStation 2 ass graphics of The Rock's head balanced on the end of a scorpion. Got a couple more here.
I can't imagine moshing to a movie.
I know, yeah.
Moshing to a credit scene.
That's really sad to think about.
This one is Prissy 1451, 16 years ago. I love when people try to tell me what to do. If I want to be a hater all damn day, I will. I love being a bitch. If a guy doesn't like that, that's his loss, not mine. Hell yeah, Prissy. I could fix her, folks.
I like a girl who gives a man problems. And is proud of it.
And finally, Elias De Leon from 9 years ago. Only Godsmack could make being the king of sucking all the dick in the world of all metal bands look so effortless. Seriously, though, I think every metalhead has enjoyed some of their shit. And yes, they are heavier and way cooler than Disturbed. When talking about metal, you can trust me because I listen to anything heavier than everything you've heard in your life. And anything else you've heard up until this point, I've heard.
Wow.
Doubt me all you want. But if you really don't know shit, private message me and I will give you advice or answers on what you seek and how you will seek it in the world of metal. I am a guru in all things metal, and all you have to do is ask. Don't be a bitch either.
Will you please write to this guy and ask him for his metal advice?
Everyone in here needs a friend.
No one has friends. No one in these comments has a single person to talk to.
Find your local Godsmack fan and invite them to have a beer. They need it.
Private message me, and I'll give you advice.
I'll put you on knowledge. I'll give you knowledge. I'll put you on fucking game.
I'll tell you the heaviest shit in the world. Please just talk to me.
You'll think I'm fucking awesome with all the music music I know about, you'll think I'm the shit, dude.
Oh, and P.S. Don't be a bitch either.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I'm a badass.
I'm going to tell you about Spanish metal, Norwegian metal, all the shit you don't know about. Please just be my friend. Oh, man. Well, that is Godsmack's I Stand Alone, our jam of the week.
Oh, God. Smack.
Erin Lampart, where can people find you on the internet?
I would love it for you to follow me on Instagram at That's So Lampy. That's THATSSOLAMPY. And then if you wouldn't mind, also follow my dance page. It's for my class. It's called lamp.heart.moves. That's on Instagram, and you can find out when the next one is.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and if you live in the Los Angeles area, let's get you down to the dance studio. Learn how to move, damn it.
Rivers, you need it.
I know.
I'm not even playing. Rivers needs it. Rivers needs a movement class.
I want to learn the Centaur walk.
Oh, we'll do that. We will do that just for you.
But we should bring that into the next one. Just be like, I've got this new shit.
It's going to really...
You guys aren't going to believe this, but
pump up your calves.
Yeah. Hold on. No, let's talk about Czech cereal real quick and the Centaur Stroll and how they relate. Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Sam Harder 666 on Instagram and Threads. And I think that's pretty much it. Goods from the Woods YouTube page, streaming sometimes.
Yeah. You can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. And if you would like to buy a shirt, you can do so at prowrestlingtees.com/thegoodspod. Make you look skinny on TV. And of course, if you are watching this and not just listening, you are already supporting our show in the best way possible. That is patreon.com/thegoodspod. And for all of our patrons, and if you want to join Patreon, I got some extra ones. I have ordered some Goods from the Woods nylon drawstring backpack bags. So I did a tour over the summer with a family who was visiting from Paraguay to go to the World Cup, and they gave me a Paraguay drawstring backpack, and I have used the shit out of this. So I got these for us.
Wow.
So everybody on our Patreon is going to be getting a drawstring Goods from the Woods bag that's going to say our logo on it, but similar to this. So that'll be in your mailbox. So all that is to say, if you have not, update your address on Patreon or send me a direct message with your new address in case you have moved. Second best way to support our show is, of course, head to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave a comment, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, the Czechs guy is going to turn your water to asphalt. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.